Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sailing with the Jameses. This week we're coming to you from the Gladstone Marina, and things look a little different right now. Sam is currently offshore working at sea on the emergency tow vessel called Reef Keeper, which means it's just me and Charlie holding down the fort here in the marina. We've been getting so many questions about what life in a marina is really like. What do we do all day? How do we get around? And how different is it from anchoring? So this week we're bringing you along with us. From the courtesy car to coffee runs to boat jobs, errands, and a bit of everyday marina chaos, this is real life for us right now. So grab a coffee and hang out with me and Charlie, and welcome aboard. Hi, we're the James family.
Are you sick of your day-to-day life? Ever thought about doing something different?
Well, we did just that.
We bought an unfinished aluminium catamaran and we're fixing her up as we sail around the world.
Come along for the journey and click subscribe.
Daddy? Mommy? Charlie? James.
Alright, so this morning Charlie and I are going to be taking the courtesy bus by the marina. Hey!
Yeah.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
We're going shopping this morning. So there's a op shop that has a great reputation, so we're going to go check that out. I'm going to go grab a coffee somewhere, and we're also going to go grocery shopping. So the marina's bus is every single day, which is awesome. It's 10:30. You meet it at 10:30. They'll bring you to a few different shopping centres around Gladstone, and then they pick you up at 1:30. So you've got 3 hours to go shopping to do stuff. You excited?
Yeah. I'm too excited.
Let's go check it out. So this is the bus here, and you just wait at the bus stop for it. And it's about 10:20 at the moment, so we'll just wait until the driver arrives and then we'll hop in.
Come on, Charlie.
I really love op shopping, and honestly every store is so different. Some are tiny, some are hit and miss, and some are absolute gems. By op shopping, I mean thrift stores and thrifting. Op shop means opportunity shopping, and Australians have shortened that to op shop. Gladstone has quite a few, but this one, the one that's raved about, I totally understand why it's raved about. It's huge, prices are great, and the selection is really decent, and they run proper sales, like 50% off the entire store or 50% off all kids' items. But what really makes it so good is the turnover. It's big, it's popular, and it's consistently running specials, and the stock moves fast. So you can shop here one week, come back the next, and there's a whole new wave of things to look through. I genuinely love op shopping for so many reasons. Finding good deals, recycling instead of buying new, cutting household costs, but I also generally really enjoy it. I could happily spend ages going through the racks. This place even had a giant bin of kids' clothes, fill a whole basket for $5, which is really awesome. After the op shop, a coffee, and picking up some groceries, it's back to the marina in the courtesy car. So yesterday we went to the op shop and we brought you guys along with us in the bus op shop. Then we picked up a coffee and then we went to the grocery store. And one thing I forgot to show you guys was what we got at this op shop. So if you're ever in Gladstone, highly recommend this op shop, because yesterday it was just phenomenal. Like, it's just one of those op shops that is so large. Like, they get donations and donations, and it's just extremely decently priced. So we picked up some kids lamb stuff. This is brand new, never opened or anything. They had $5 written on it, and everything in the store was half off. Not everything in the store was half off. All the kids' toys, puzzles, games which included this, was half off. So this was $2.50 and it's completely brand new. So this is going to be a fun like science project with Charlie, because I don't know if you guys know this, but Charlie is prep this year. So she's just started. It's January at the moment, which means that the new Aussie school year has started. So their school year goes January to December, which is weird for me because I'm originally from the Northern Hemisphere. I'm from the United States, and our school years run September to end of May or beginning of June. So just a little bit of time to wrap my head around the school years. But yeah, school years is January to December. She's in prep. We've started schooling. She's homeschooled. And yeah, I found this yesterday, which I thought was really cool. Some science experience, so we'll be doing this with Charlie. But yeah, if you're ever in Gladstone, cruises in Gladstone, the marina will drop you off right in front of that op shop, and I absolutely had a blast yesterday. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it. All right, another day, another boat job. So today's boat job is what, Charlie girl?
Boat job is the rego.
So Charlie and I are going to jump in the tender. We've got to lower it, and we've also got to inflate it just a little bit. And then we're going to scrape off the old boat rego and put the new one, because our new boat rego has arrived.
Come on, let's go and do it.
Yeah. I'll just lower it a little bit, okay? And then I think I've got to, just hang on right there, got to untie the stern. Hop on in. Awesome. Okay, so a couple days ago we got the new boat rego, which is, can you hand me that? Which is right here. And unfortunately when we came back to Queensland and we renewed the rego, because we had not done it within 3 months, I think, we had to get a new boat registration number. So we just ordered the new numbers, and now I'm just about to take off our old rego with one of these things from Bunnings, just a little razor blade scraper. This just takes off things so easily. Just gonna scrape it off and then put the new one on. Not get dragged away in the process. There we go. Oh wow. That one came off so much easier than the name. Okay, so when I was explaining that on the tender, it made sense to me, but now rewatching the footage, I'm not sure if that will make sense to a lot of you guys. So I'm going to re-explain that. So our boat is Australian registered, and we also have Queensland rego. Like all recreational vessels in Australia, registration is managed at a state and territory level. When we left Queensland and we were cruising the Northern Territory, we didn't renew our Queensland registration because the vessel was no longer operating in Queensland waters. The Northern Territory doesn't require you to register your vessel. It's sort of the Wild West up there. And there's no requirement to hold on to the Queensland rego while the boat is being used in another state or territory. Once we returned to Queensland and started operating again in Queensland waters, we renewed the Queensland registration right away. Unfortunately, we were not able to keep the old rego numbers, which is why we are taking the old ones off and putting new ones on. Hope this now makes sense to everyone. Took us ages last time, didn't it? This one still has stick left. Look at that. It's a whole number. Look at that, whole number. When we took off the name, it was coming off in little tiny pieces. We couldn't get anything to come off in a whole piece. That is brilliant. And last one. Let's see if this comes off. Oh, yeah. How's that, Charlie girl? Brilliant. Okay, now it's truly the important part, getting this on there. So we've done this a few times now. So we've done the names on both sides. So we did Emma, put Emma, James on both sides of the bow. We've done the bootstrap all the way around the boat. And then we've done the back name here. What else have we done? I think there's something else that we've done with putting these things on. Oh, yes, there is. We did the SWTJ on the side of the boat as well. So put that on. And a little helpful thing if you're doing like a really big area is to use a spray bottle with water and soap in it. And you just take this off, you wet the area, and then you can maneuver this around. And then when you're ready, and you've got it into a position that you really like, you use a squeegee like this and you squeegee all the water out. And that's how we did the SWTJs on the side. This one should be pretty easy. We are going right here. Okay, let's tie ourselves in. Just going to tie us closer so I can use both hands.
Let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get started.
Just need to face this way. Yep, pull that one.
And what does it say?
It's our new rego number. Woohoo!
Is it right? Can I touch it?
Yep. Yeah, it looks great.
I'm gonna touch all of them.
Okay, perfect. That's it. We're done. We can lift the tender back up. Can I have that one? All right, there we go. The new rego is on. Easy peasy. One thing that I should say is that we got the rego numbers off eBay. I think we paid about 15. I think it was less than 15 Australian dollars for the rego, which is awesome. And they came really fast, just like one of these print things. And the guy was super easy to work with. $15, and that includes free postage and easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's all done. While we're here in the marina, we're using this prime opportunity to tick off some of those important annual checkups, the not so glamorous but very necessary parts of full-time boat life and normal life, eye appointments, and today the dentist. We get asked all the time about how we manage things like doctors, routine checkups, and all that normal everyday life admin while living aboard. And one thing that we've learned is this: when you're in a good marina with easy access to town, this is your window. Don't put it off. Just book it in and get it done. We go to an optometrist with locations all over the country, so Charlie's file and my file are just pop up on the screen wherever we are. Booking the dentist was straightforward too, and Charlie was so brave at the eye doctors and the dentist, sitting up in those big chairs like a grown-up. Okay, so Charlie and I just raised the Australia flag up the mast because today is Australia Day. And the marina is putting on a picnic this afternoon. So they're going to put lamb chops and sausages on, and they provide everything. And all you need to do as a tenant is bring your own drinks. So we'll be going to that. That should be a lot of fun. They said last year there was over 100 people that came. And then everyone in this marina is raising their Aussie flag. So starting like 2 days ago and yesterday, a lot of people started putting out their Aussie flag. So down our finger, Like our neighbor has flags. People have like the triangle ones going all the way up the mast. Really good friends of ours have a giant Aussie flag out the back. Like the spirit is coming out in this marina, and it's really, really cool. So we raised our courtesy the Aussie flag of the mast. And Charlie's wearing the helmet right now. We're gonna have to go for a run. And Charlie's helmet, you guys should see it. It's got an Aussie flag on it. Yeah, today should be really, 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 really fun. But we're about to go for a run. Catch you guys. One of the things I didn't mention in the Gladstone Marina video was that there's a really nice loop that you can run around. So Charlie and I every morning have been coming for a loop. But there's been this water dragon that we passed every day, and I haven't been bringing the camera. Then when I brought the camera, he wasn't around. Today he's around and he's right in front of us. And he's so cool, isn't he? Yeah. We'll show you guys. He's such a cool fella. Okay. He is right here. Although this isn't his usual spot. He's normally up and around the corner over there. There he is. How cool is that? He must be so used to humans, hey? I don't even know if this is the same one. I think the one we've been seeing is lighter color.
No.
You think this is him?
No.
Because the other one's around the corner. I think this guy's so used to humans, like, because he's right next to the walking path, and this is a really popular like track. We've passed so many people.
I tried to shake my head up. He likes my shadow.
He likes your shadow. I think he's puffing his little chest out. I think we should. But it's amazing, he hasn't gotten scared. We're literally trying not to get close or bother him too much. And he's just chilling. Just a cool fella.
I don't think he likes any of my silly faces. Like, if maybe like my...
Alright, stop number 2. I swear, the past couple of days we've been bringing the camera along with us because we've been running without the camera and we've been seeing them every single day. Then we run with the camera, don't see them. Then today, I don't know what's happening, but we've been seeing, we just saw 2. There's 2 dragons. One's right here, and I'll show you guys. Charlie, where is it?
I can wait see them see that head up. That's not a wig. That's it.
Ready? There he is. He's sunning himself. So it's cooled off a bit for the day. So you guys and I are gonna head forward on the boat and I'll show you what we're doing. I'm gonna try not to spill more of the water. Cool. So we're gonna head forward to the windows. So one of the jobs that Sam and I just recently did was take the white off the windows, the front windows only. We still have one window and a little bit left to do of that one. It's completely off this one on that side. You guys can tell. It's just completely off. So the reason we did that is because these windows are slanted. And now the stuff that we just took off is like this holey stuff. I don't know if you guys will be able to see. It's got holes in them. And it's the stuff that you see on the sides of buses, like city buses and the advertising stuff, but when you sit in the bus, you can see out. But buses, the windows are completely straight. The side windows on our boat, completely fine when it rains. But when it does rain, the front windows have just been pretty bad to see through. Still see stuff a little bit, but it's very unclear. And because it's slanted and because it's got holes in it, the water just pools and just stays in those holes when it's slanted like that. Upright like this, it's completely fine. Like this, it's not. So yes, No. Yes, no. And it's just got to the point where we really do want to take it off. We started to take it off when we went through the Narrows, because the Narrows are very tight, and we just got to a point that we thought, yeah, let's take it off. But came off very, I'd say a lot slower than what we thought. It's very stuck on there. And I'm going to take some goo remover as well and remove the goo that's on some of the windows. Most of it came off extremely well and didn't leave any residue. Some of it like left little strips of residue, so I'm going to take that off with this goo spot treatment stuff. But yeah, we're going to take off this rest of the bit, and then it's going to look really good, because right now it sort of looks like the window's smashed if you're from far away. But yeah, that's the only reason we're taking it off the front window, is for visibility. The side windows, the hatches, they're all staying on because we absolutely do love this stuff. And yeah, we're gonna keep it on everything, just not the front windows. So let's get to it, guys. All right, I've called in reinforcements. Just gotten the scraper out. It seems that when we use the scraper, it sort of separates the glue layer from the white layer. So I've been really trying hard just to like peel it off, and that sort of both takes both layers with it, and we don't get a residue on the window. But I've just been trying for ages, and my fingers really hurt. So it's just the last little bit I'm gonna scrape off, and then we've got that goo stuff. So hopefully everything just comes off with the goo. Yeah, my fingers hurt this one. I think the stuff that stays in the shade is really like still elasticy. It's like moist and elastic and hasn't been brittled out. The stuff that is down this last corner here, like it's the sun a lot, and it's just really flaking easily. So I'm just having a really hard time with this last little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna do this guy. Oh, how easy. Look at that, guys. So good. How good is that? So I'll just show you guys what is being left on the window. So if you can see, there's some goo right here, like that. It's coming off like, it came off pretty clean. But yeah, it's just left strips like this, and then I've got that goo stuff. So yeah, it's coming off pretty well. And then I'll give the boat a good rinse over when I got all the sticky stuff off. But yeah, you can see on the edge, this is a good example right there. It's like goo left on the window. And then we just rub it off with the goo gone stuff, and it's coming off with just a little bit of elbow grease plus the goo gone stuff. There we go. Gonna keep working on that. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider clicking the like button, subscribe to our channel, and join us every week as we share our journey sailing full-time as a family. A massive shout out to our amazing Patreons. Thank you guys so much. We couldn't do this without your support. If you're interested in joining the J Crew and supporting us making videos and content, plus you get some awesome perks like early access to videos, consider becoming either a member on YouTube or joining the J Crew on Patreon. Follow the links in the description box below, and tiers start at only $2 a month. Thank you so much again for watching, and we will see you all same time next week. Bye everyone.